Hello, everyone. My name is Ishva Minefee. I'm an assistant professor of management and entrepreneurship at Iowa State University, and this is my McNair story. It goes back to my sophomore year at the University of Illinois, where I wanted to become a social entrepreneur. I had traveled to Costa Rica, volunteered there, and I saw myself going back abroad after finishing undergrad, given that doing so would align with one of my central values of simply giving back in any way that I can. But like most sophomores, I needed to do something over the summer. I needed to get a job. I needed to make some money. And so I ended up searching for a variety of opportunities and came across the McNair Scholars Program. Now, mind you, I had no idea of what research really entailed. I didn't even know what a PhD stood for. But I applied, and surprisingly and thankfully, I was able to get into the program. And this became a life-changing experience. I worked with an economics professor on a project related to the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, a fairly new initiative in the US. And beyond that project, the experience changed my outlook, it changed my trajectory, it changed my understanding of what it meant to potentially pursue a PhD. And it allowed me to make a shift from thinking about myself becoming a social entrepreneur to becoming an academic entrepreneur. I could research what I wanted, I could teach what I wanted, and I can go anywhere in the world that I wanted, and hopefully do so on the university's dime. And so I made the commitment, I made the leap and decision to becoming a professor. And for the rest of my undergraduate tenure, I engaged in a couple of research projects. I ended up applying to the University of Illinois, going straight through to a PhD program in business, and that was a wonderful 6-year experience. I was able to connect with faculty members, engage in research projects in entrepreneurship, management, and international business until I figured out what my core interests were, all the while being able to continue going abroad. So I was able to go to South Africa, India, Tanzania, Germany, and the UK, all under the premise of engaging in research. And by the end of that 6-year process, the doctoral program, I was able to secure a position at Iowa State University to really pursue that pathway of becoming a business professor. And it was a wonderful decision. It's one of the best decisions I've made. I wouldn't trade this lifestyle for anything, to be honest. I see it as fairly flexible and very fun. And when I think about being able to do research whenever I want to create my own schedule, to work on projects that I'm interested in, and particularly looking at social movements and how they affect multinational corporations. I love engaging in that thought process and in those activities. I also love engaging with students. So beyond teaching international business courses, being able to help students with their research interests, their research projects, it allows me to give back and align with and stick to my central value of giving back. And when I think about where I am today, really 12 years later, as I participated in the McNair program back in 2009, I would not be here without the McNair experience. And again, one of the best decisions that I've made. So I highly encourage anyone who is thinking about doing research, considering the McNair program, please do so because it can change your life. Thank you.